Hi, I'm Bowling Outer.
And I'm Lissy Sandwich.
And welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Outer Show.
So today, we're doing a video on the Google Stadia. Can you even see that? It's reflective. Strange. But yeah.
It doesn't work.
I got the Founders Edition, folks.
Oh my gosh. The kittens are back here making a lot of noise. So if you hear some rustling back here, that's what it is.
And the green screen's like billowing.
It's going to come like toppling behind us.
Yeah,
I know.
It's gonna be wonderful.
But I digress.
So if you're not familiar with Google Stadia, it is Google's attempt at a cloud gaming platform, the kind of thing that we saw attempted before from OnLive.
Yes.
PlayStation's done it with PS Now, and it generally doesn't work very well. I beta tested OnLive a while ago, and the input lag was so bad, and it looks so compressed, it didn't work out, and it failed, right? So Google's trying to do it, because it's like if anybody could do it, they can do it because of their infrastructure. So now it's time to find out what how their service actually performs. We got the Founders Edition, which comes with the Chromecast Ultra, which is what you need to play it on TV, and also comes with a controller. So
those are kitchen shears.
These are kitchen shears. I'm using kitchen shears.
You're gonna snip up a chicken?
In order to snip up a chicken. Out of the box right now, you can play it in a Chrome browser, which I have tried, and we'll talk about in a minute.
Yes, we will.
You can play it on TV with this, and ooh, okay, here.
Oh, show that.
This is
the experience.
Experience. This is what it looks like in the box. So this is the controller.
How nice.
All right. So, it's actually got more weight to it than I expected. And the sticks feel nice. They remind me of the Xbox 360.
You gotta do that. You gotta hold it up, and you gotta put your hand behind it.
Oh, okay, like this, like this.
You gotta hold it, put your hand behind it. Yes, you gotta put your hand behind it.
Right.
That's right.
And there's a standard triggers. The triggers, okay, and the bumpers. The triggers feel a little okay. And the D-pad feels okay. There's a Google Assistant button on it.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
So you do Hey Google. Yeah, apparently when this is like all features are rolled out, you'll be able to just say Hey Google, and it'll take you right to YouTube at the part that you're at in the game. Because it's Google. So one of the cool things about it is it should hook up with other Google apps like YouTube.
Okay.
So there's some possibilities there, right? But this is very bare bones. Most of this stuff is not active yet.
Can I say it?
Lissy would like to see it. This is essentially an early access product right now, or at least an early access service.
Feels big.
Yeah, it's actually it's sizable.
I have small hands though.
Yeah.
So a lot of controllers feel kind of like bulky to me.
So here's a USB power brick with a USB to USB-C cord. That having a USB-C port for the charging. That's what you need to charge it with. Wow. Aha. And here is the Chromecast Ultra.
That's cute.
Which is what you need to play with it. That can also unlock 4K capability. Apparently this can stream at 4K, 60 frames per second.
My gosh. Okay.
And it also comes with this power brick for the Chromecast, which also includes a direct Ethernet connection, because the Chromecast before this could only do Wi-Fi.
Right.
And for game streaming, if you really want to give it a shot, really want to do it as well as you can, you want to make sure you have a wired connection, because the quality of your internet connection is freaking everything with how well this is going to work.
I know.
So I'm going to hook this up.
Okay.
Now, while I'm doing that, I have some musings. Give me the
I'll put it together.
box.
I'll put it away.
Okay.
I'll put it away.
I have had a few play sessions through just a Chrome window
satisfying,
on Stadia. This Founders Edition comes with a trial of Stadia Pro for 3 months. Stadia Pro is apparently kind of like your PS Plus, where they're going to be releasing They're going to be releasing games for it that you can have access to as long as you are subscribed. And right now it's Destiny 2 and Samurai Showdown. I have not tried Shamrock Showdown.
Oh, it's a bunch of leprechauns!
I have not tried Shamrock Showdown yet, but I have tried Destiny 2, and so far, honestly, I've been shocked at how well it works.
You have, it was pretty cool. The
actual control latency was way lower than I expected. I've tried the other cloud gaming services, and I think this was leaps and bounds better. It felt like when early on when HD consoles started to become a thing and we didn't have game mode yet on TVs, it felt like that. It felt like it was just a little extra input lag from an older TV.
Yeah.
Wasn't much at all. And I only had to start playing for a little bit and I basically forgot about it.
Yeah.
That was with the controller. I don't think you're ever going to get to that point with the mouse and keyboard, in my personal opinion. So I figure if you're going to do this, you better get used to playing with the controller. But and I tried over multiple play sessions, and it has worked perfectly every time for me so far. And I've read a lot of different reviews of this, so it sounds like I may be on the more fortunate end at the moment than a lot of other people.
Yeah, it seems like that's not the case for a lot of people.
Not the case for a lot of people, for sure. Yeah. All right, hold on, I'm gonna hook us up. All right, so now I have hooked it up. I'm really anxious to see how this plays on a TV as opposed to just the the screen. And also,
wait, can I interrupt you for a second?
Sure.
So the kitties are wrestling right now, and they just stopped and looked at each other and went nose to nose and booped each other. It was really cute. They were like,
I'm just messing around.
Yeah, they did. They just stopped to kind of like
But they
smell
are
each
playing
other's
really
nose.
hard. They play hard sometimes. They play
They
pretty
are.
hard.
I'm really sorry if you hear that in the background. I know. I keep drawing attention to it. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, I've only played this on a laptop screen so far. Oh yeah, that's right. Up to this point, I've only also played it on a Wi-Fi connection. So I'm shocked that worked as well as it did too. So now I'm going to play it, which should be ideal conditions. The Chromecast Ultra on a TV, a wired internet connection.
All right, let's see.
And with their controller. So this better be the optimal situation.
We'll see what's up.
So now we have to go and set up the phone. Okay, now I had to connect the Chromecast Ultra to my network using the Google Home app, and then it downloaded an update to the Chromecast Ultra, and then I had to go to the Stadia app to connect the controller, and then I had to download an update for the controller. So most of that was automatic, but it took a little freaking bit, and then I had to put in a TV code, hook up this to the TV, and then I had to put in my account to make sure that the Chromecast Ultra is authorized to use the Google account in Stadia, and here we freaking are. So now, we are now looking through the Chromecast Ultra at the main menu for Stadia. This is what I see right away when I log in. It's just Destiny 2, and I also have Samurai Showdown. So those are the only two games I have because I'm not going to buy a Samurai Showdown. I'm not going to buy a $60 game for this thing. So
I hear ya.
I'm only going to keep this if they add some really cool games to the Stadia Pro subscription, and time will tell on that one. But anyway, and you can only buy games in the mobile app right now. You have to do it through, so there's a lot you can't do through the TV control. But now, since I tried Destiny 2, I want to see what Destiny 2 feels like with this controller and through this. So I just hit A to go, and it's kind of cool that you can play a game off of a freaking Chromecast. I mean, it feels. Check the connection. Is there a problem already, or is it just kind of testing something?
Maybe it's just checking it out.
It's just checking. Okay, just making sure. See, I played a little bit of it. If I had played this game on another platform, you could take that character to this platform, so you have to start from scratch. However, you are in a walled garden when you get into the game. You're in a Google Stadia server, and that's it. So there's no cross-play. I can't play with any people from other systems, so there's not. I don't expect to see a very high population when we get in here.
It's gonna be like you and like one other dude.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm gonna try it out too. I'm also making a video for my YouTube channel.
I say you also have good internet connection.
I did see some interesting names I put on Twitter earlier. Here we go.
Yeah, it was
so
great.
it kept my character from playing on the laptop, so it saves all your information, ties it to your account, so no matter where you're playing it, you pick up from there. Another cool thing that I can't wait to try is I have a Pixel phone, so I really you can play Stadia through the Pixel phone, and there's a mount for this controller, so you can hold it on there and then play through the phone. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So that's kind of cool.
I didn't know there was a mount.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
it's gonna have the same feel and presumably the same performance.
But it'll be your phone.
Okay, so here is the input lag I'm getting here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to sync this up best I can. But if I go like this, see, it's like pretty slight. Honestly, it's like.
Can I feel real quick?
Yeah,
Can
it's
I feel
not
I'm curious.
bad. It's surprisingly not that bad. I think for me, it's better than any other streaming system I've done. I've played before.
You know what? I'm used to it already.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long.
No. Look, I'm gonna make a heart. Ready?
Yeah.
Because I love everybody.
That's good.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here.
That's how you play Destiny, Leslie.
Just like that.
That's how you do it. Okay, so I'm a warlock.
It is a little behind, but it's okay.
I'm gonna log in.
Of course you
So
are.
the load. Oh, here we go. Open director. So let me just hop into. There was a mission I was trying. I think I could just dive down to this. Here we go. Why don't I just go somewhere? I'll just launch somewhere.
European Dead Zone is my strip name.
Oh, okay. Well.
Maybe it's the name of the strip club I work in.
Okay, that could be.
But we're in America. We're not in Europe, so maybe
So,
that
yeah,
doesn't work.
that's a stretch.
No, it makes
but-
it classy.
Oh,
God,
that's
it's
how it works.
European.
All right, so visually, I think this looks really good.
It does.
You know, like in most situations, especially during gameplay, at least when you're playing and you're paying attention to the gameplay, I don't really notice that much compression. But this is also the first time playing with a wired connection, and I'm pretty impressed so far here. It's a little bit like blurrier, I guess I would say, not quite as 100% sharp. But
Okay.
all right,
I ain't
here we
mad
go.
at it.
But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's definitely worth, I think, if it was part of a bigger package of games. If there was like 10, 20 games that you could play for that $10 a month fee, which is what Stadia Pro costs.
10 a month.
Yeah.
Compared to what you get with like Netflix and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, all your other services.
So, this is interesting. I'm not sure how much this lag actually feels a little bit more pronounced right now.
Does it really?
Than it did when I was playing on the laptop. But the laptop also had a very low latency screen. Oh. And I was connected to, the controller was connected just by a USB cable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had a lot less between, but I was playing on Wi-Fi. I would have thought that would have affected things. However, one interesting thing about the controller, the Stadia controller, is that it goes directly to Wi-Fi. It doesn't actually hook up to like the Chromecast or another device. It goes directly to the Wi-Fi router. That presumably would be even less lag because it would have less of a trip.
Are any of you guys playing Destiny 2? I'm curious.
Yeah, this is a game
some people have really been into.
Totally get used to.
Yeah.
If I had like a group I was playing with all the time and you just like got together for like a Destiny night,
sure,
I could play the living crap out of this game. But it's an MMO at the end of the day, so you have to
time sink.
Yeah, when you play an MMO, that's basically the only game
it's
you
your
can
life,
play.
and that's all you're doing.
If you really want to do well at it, you know?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay, so
you never know though.
This definitely feels a little bit weightier, and I'm feeling a little bit more pronounced latency right now. It's not bad, and I can get used to it. And the more I play, I'm like feeling it less and less. But there's several kinds of games I'm not sure I would be able to play with this kind of latency. Samurai Showdown comes with this, and I haven't played that since back like Neo Geo arcade like decades ago. So I'm not like I wouldn't come from a place of experience if I was to play that and say how the latency felt. However, there is Mortal Kombat 11 for the Stadia, and I wish I had that, because then I would really feel comfortable loading it up and being able to tell you if it was more of a different experience.
Well, we don't need to get that.
You don't need to see some Mortal Kombat fatalities?
We do not.
With input latency?
Nope. No need.
Latency fatalities?
No, it's okay.
But I also don't want to make excuses for it. You shouldn't have to be perfect for it to be good.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't.
That's
Especially,
a good attitude.
Especially, nobody's going to have a perfect situation. We have really good internet here. You know, so it's like
we're lucky we have good internet.
It's not really a problem for us, and it's a problem for a lot of other people.
It is.
Also, we don't have data caps here. That is an even bigger problem for a lot of people, because this is like a bandwidth hog. You can do so much data transfer while playing through Stadia.
Right.
For good, that's the way it would have to work. So if you have data caps, I think you just shouldn't do this. You shouldn't get this. But if you have a really good internet connection and you have no data caps, then look into the value of what games they're offering. I think I was just getting out of sheer fear and curiosity getting the Founders Edition. Yeah. But what will decide whether or not I save it is definitely going to be how many games they do or don't add. If this ends up being a Netflix for games kind of experience, I'd be like, cool, this is good enough technology for that.
Totally.
I think the tech is there.
Yeah.
And I actually think that's the biggest takeaway from this whole thing. It's not whether or not Google is going to succeed at this. I think it's that the technology for cloud gaming is pretty much here.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get better from here. So this is going to be a serious part of the way we game in the future. I would even, if I had to guess, I'll bet by the end of the next console generation, PS5, Scarlet, I'll bet this is a significant part of it. It's not going to be entirely there. We'll see how xCloud does. But I think the tech is there now. So they can do it. If somebody figures out the right strategy to use it, now they can do it. They're no longer held up by the technology, in my personal opinion. All right, well, that was our little unboxing and gameplay for Google Stadia. I'm curious if any of you are interested in this. I've seen a lot of really bad reviews on the internet, and a handful have like okay ones, because even the good reviews are basically just saying like it works really well, but do we freaking need it? Is there a good reason for it to exist? For right now in its current form.
Sure.
And there's going to be a lot of features that they're adding, which may end up really cool.
It sure will.
Yeah, we'll also have to see it. I'll be a year from now. I think we'll get a good look of what the service is actually going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now, it's basically early access. So take that for what it is. All right, let us know what you thought in the comments.
Yes.
And don't forget to watch us on Twitch.
What do I do?
You better go. Make another flip. Make another flip. Make another flip. No, your friend's gonna go. Right now, your friend's gonna go. If you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.